breakfast time. Good morning, guys. What is up? Welcome back to my channel. Ooh, girl, I am used to waking up this early, but I'm not used to talking straight to my camera when I wake up because I feel like usually I just film like silent clips right now. Hi, good morning. Welcome to my 6 a.m. morning routine for fall. I would say out of all my routines that I have had in the morning this whole year, this era, like this routine that I've been doing over the past month or so is just my favorite. It's funny because the older I get, the more I've really turned into, you guys hear that honking? That's another thing that I wake up to a lot. Older I get, the more I've really turned into a morning person. I think I just really like the, I don't know what other word to use, but it's kind of like a magical feeling when you wake up really early and then you have time for yourself before you really need to get started with your day. As you guys know, I am a full-time freelancer and content creator, and because of that I don't necessarily go to a 9 to 5 every day, so technically I could sleep in if I wanted to, but having a good morning routine has just been so beneficial for so many aspects of my life. But yeah, in today's video I'm just going to be bringing you guys around with me for a realistic morning in my life. It is currently like 6:10. The number one key to waking up early I found is just going to bed earlier. There's no secret, it's just go to bed earlier, you'll get more sleep, and then it's way easier to wake up in the morning. I feel like 6 a.m. isn't even that early of a time to wake up. Like most people that go to work wake up at 6 anyways, but for so many years of my life it was hard to get up at this time. And then as soon as I started getting more sleep, I was like, wow, it's really not that hard to get up early as long as you're going to bed at a reasonable hour. Anyways, first thing I do is drink pretty much a whole, what is this? How many ounces is this? 20 fluid ounces of water. This is pretty much all done with. And now we're gonna make our tea. Whenever my friends come over and I make them a tea, they're like, Adrienne, what are you doing? Because I boil the water on the stove for my tea. I don't have a kettle. I don't know. I'm not like, I don't want to have a bunch of appliances in my house, so I just use my pot and it works fine. Ta-da! We got our tea. Sometimes I just drink it plain. Sometimes I put some almond milk in it, but I think I'm just gonna drink it plain this morning. Okay, so this time that's from like 6:15 to 7ish. I love to be on my sofa with my tea and my iPad. Sometimes I'm going through emails that came in the night before because obviously I'm in a different time zone from my manager who's in the US. A lot of times I'm working on editing. I've been loving early morning editing. I think it's the fact that there's like no distractions. I don't like using my phone in the morning, so I'm not even like interested in scrolling at this hour. So I tend to get a ton of editing done, which is just like the best feeling ever because it's something I don't really have to worry about doing later on in the day when I'm more prone to distraction. But like for the longest time I thought like, no, you can't be on the couch like using your iPad because that's not like an optimal morning routine. But something I realized is like your morning routine is for you. This is what helps me get through my days the best, and I think that's what a good morning routine does. It sets you up for a good day. So if you are trying to establish a good morning routine and you need help with that, I would say take a look at things that you can do that help set you up for a good day and implement those into your routine. Cheers. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Did you wake up? Come here, sis. Did you finally wake up? Did you have a good rest? Lick my face. Lick my face, cutie girl. even though today's weather is pretty crummy and gloomy, I do have to say, in my 5 years of being in Korea, I feel like this fall we have had the best weather. It's been like the slowest transition into fall, and I feel like we've really been able to actually enjoy like the days cooling off without it getting like super cold super quick. I feel like it's been like a 1 month long fall, which is fairly long, I feel like, with global warming and everything, but I'm just feeling really grateful because like even today it's rainy, but it's not cold. Like I mean it's chilly, but I don't feel like shivering, freezing cold with just a sweatshirt on, so very good vibes. Alright, we're about to do a little get ready with me, a little bit of light makeup. I'm not going to do a ton of makeup just because I'm not really doing much special today. I'm just going for a morning yap sesh and editing with a friend, grocery shopping, and then the rest of our day is mostly going to be spent at home. But you guys, I'm a little embarrassed to say this. I have not taken this necklace off in, I think it's over a month now, if not just under. This is hands down one of my new favorite necklaces. It's a little C for Cleo. Literally the most perfect little piece of jewelry for Miss Cleo. I think by now you guys know that I am all about elevating my outfits with just like little dainty pieces of jewelry, and that's why I'm so excited to introduce the sponsor of today's video, which is Ana Luisa. If you guys have not heard of them, Ana Luisa is a New York City based jewelry brand, and they produce high quality but affordable jewelry pieces that start from just $39. I have actually been wearing their jewelry for over 4 years now, and to this day I still get like questions on my old videos from 2020 of people asking like, where did you get that necklace? Where did you get that bracelet? And several of those pieces in my vlogs from 2020, 2021 are actually from Ana Luisa. When it comes to fashion and accessorizing for me, because I am such a minimal wearer and buyer, I always want to make sure that the pieces in my jewelry collection are high quality, durable, made to last, and tarnish free. And I think that is why Ana Luisa has gained such a good reputation over the past several years, because their pieces are all of those things. I also love a good sustainable brand, and Ana Luisa definitely does fall into that category, with the brand being carbon neutral and climate neutral certified, offsetting 100% of their carbon footprint. Another one of my favorite things about Ana Luisa is all of their pieces actually come with a 2-year warranty, which I love so much. And within the US, they have free exchanges and free shipping for all of their US customers. Right now, Ana Luisa is having some very good deals, like up to 25% off on top of their already very affordable prices. And with the holidays coming up, I definitely have to say this is a brand that I think makes for a very good gift, because literally who does not like receiving jewelry as a gift? So if you guys want to match with me, or if you just want to browse Ana Luisa's tarnish free jewelry, I will have their link in the description box below. And thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sponsoring today's video. Alright, 5-minute makeup is pretty much done. I'm about to make my breakfast. Always, guys, gotta have a good solid breakfast. I typically have mine anywhere between like 8 to 9, and sometimes a little bit earlier, because I feel like sometimes I just wake up nauseous and I'm like super hungry, but always gotta have a good breakfast. So let's go make it. I'm gonna do my typical eggs and sweet potato. Okay, let's go.
Deixa de preguiça, deixa o cobertor, deixa que hoje eu vou ser o teu calor.
Breakfast time, finally. You guys have got to try making this little maple potato hash. It's so easy, and as you guys know, I have been eating sweet potato and eggs for breakfast literally for months now, like literally every single day, guys. I was just kind of getting tired of like the same old, so I've been mixing it up by adding the maple syrup and like the Italian spice on here, and it is so good. It reminds me of something I used to eat at a restaurant for brunch back when I lived in North Carolina. Very southern vibes.
Tanto tenho a dar pra fazer o frio evaporar.
Alright, it is time to tread out and back into the rain. We've already been out once today. Time to get out for a second time. I am going to be meeting up with one of my friends this morning. We're just going to catch up. We're meeting at 10. It's 9:50 right now. And we're going to catch up. And then I also am going to do a little bit of work on my computer because she can only stay for about an hour. So then I'm going to stay at the cafe for a little bit longer. In general though, I feel like I'm pretty good about scheduling my stuff in the morning. I just am much more of a wanting to get out and do stuff in the morning type of person. So if I have a doctor's appointment, if I have to go to the dentist, if I want to work out, I will usually pick a time in the morning because I feel like it just helps run my day better. I don't know, I feel like it makes momentum, if that makes sense. Like the more stuff I'm doing earlier in the day, the more I want to kind of keep up with that and do it later in the day, which all my freelancers, I know you know exactly what I mean. And it's funny because, you know, I had started filming this video and then earlier this morning, I was reminded about this message I got on Instagram. Somebody had asked, how do you get up early? And as I told you guys earlier, a big part of it is just getting more sleep, going to bed earlier. That's a big part of it. But also, I feel like when you have a really good night routine, it sets you up for having a good morning routine. And I know I heard somebody else say that on YouTube. I forgot who it was. If I can remember, I'll like comment there, I'll put it on here or something. But when you have a good night routine, it really helps you kind of flow into the next morning. However, like when you have a chaotic night, if you do something different every single night, it's not the best, in my opinion, for creating a good morning routine. So if you're struggling to have good structure in the morning, I would also just say maybe take a look at what your evenings are looking like. I told you guys in one of my recent videos that I've been kind of getting much more of a head start on my evenings. I've been like trying to move up my night routine so that I'm in bed earlier, because I used to be at this place where I was like, you know, walking Cleo at 10:30, 11 p.m. and then I wasn't even able to like wash my face, take a shower until after, because I don't know, I'm weird. I don't want to go back outside and walk my dog after I wash my face. So I have to like do my whole night routine after. But all of that is to say, if you're struggling with a good morning routine, take a look at what your nights look like and then it might make more sense. Anyways, enough of my rambling. We're gonna head out, get ourselves some coffee. I know this is a morning routine, but I think I'm just gonna keep vlogging into the morning and then we'll see where the vlog takes us. We're back. That was a good little outing, although I feel very, very moist, a little bit wet after that walk. Thank goodness for umbrellas though. I stopped at the store, picked up a couple of things that I forgot to order in my grocery order last night, and then my grocery order came while I was out. So let's go ahead and open that up. It's really not much at all, just eggs, Greek yogurt, goat milk. These, I've been like so lazy lately when it comes to making lunch, but I always want to make sure I'm having 3 meals a day. So these have been a lifesaver. It's just like some rice chicken thing and pretty good protein. There's 14 grams of protein, and then I always add a couple of eggs to it. So I literally got like 10 bags of these. And tomato paste and celery. These are for soups. I've been very much in like a fall soup era, so I got these for that. All right, and now is the time of the day, or the morning, it's I guess almost noon, when we turn on our TV and we play some classic jazz. Oh my gosh, the contrast. We have like my true crime, Christina Randall, my forensic files, and then like my smooth autumn jazz. Oh my goodness. Do any of you guys also love like true crime? Because I do, but I have to only have it in doses. I can't watch it too much at a time, or else it'll like make me sad and depressed. Okay. Perfect. All right, and with it being almost noon, lunchtime, I am gonna go ahead and wrap up the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching this morning routine video. Spend a little morning with me. I had a lot of fun bringing you guys around, kind of continuing the little conversation I had before we left when I was just talking about having a good morning routine. The other thing I really wanted to mention is, you know, obviously mornings aren't always fun. Let me turn this down. Mornings aren't always fun, especially if you have a busy schedule or if you didn't get good sleep the night before, or just like if you're going through stress, you know. But something I did want to say is adding tiny little habits into your morning can actually make a significant difference. And when I say tiny little habits, I could mean, you know, either listening to feel-good music, listening to a podcast that you like, coming up with a really good coffee or tea recipe, you know, like tiny little things. It might not completely make your morning into this great thing, but they can definitely add little dopamine boosts, and I feel like that's what I have slowly done over the past few months, and it's really helped me establish a good routine. And as I said at the beginning of this video, I also just feel like having a good morning routine means creating habits that benefit you. So for example, I have friends who they thrive like waking up and going on a run, or other friends who thrive waking up and journaling. For me, I feel like I thrive the most when I wake up, I come on my sofa, I use my iPad to like go over my emails and stuff like that, as you guys saw at the beginning of this video. At the end of the day, it really is just about having a routine that makes you feel good and function the best throughout the day. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you again to Ana Luisa for sponsoring. Don't forget to check them out, especially if you are on the hunt for some good, high quality, affordable jewelry. I'll have their link below, and I'll see you guys very soon in my next vlog. And by the way, I have a vlog coming Sunday and next Tuesday, so a lot of bonus uploads coming up this week. Bye guys.